can I start my career into cloud computing, or can I switch my career into cloud computing if I do not have a prior programming knowledge, or I do not have a programming skill? Does cloud computing require prior knowledge of coding? This is a very common question that many of you are looking for, and believe me, many of you have asked me also regarding this. So stay tuned till the end of the video, because this is a very common question and concern of many of you all who all are looking or forward to switch your career in cloud computing. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another interesting vlog on career and technology. But before I start, thank you very much to all of you who are already subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much for all your likes, comments and subscriptions. And if you aren't subscribed yet, please do subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell icon so that whenever I am ready with a new video, you get notified soon. For all of you who are new to my channel, here's a brief about me. My name is Momita Biswas. I am an IT professional with over 10 years of working experience. I'm a Salesforce consultant. I started my career way back in India and then transitioned to United States, where I have spent over 7 and 8 years of my career, and I am currently based out of Vancouver, Canada, and I'm employed with a global IT company here. So stay tuned and watch till the end of the video, because today's video is going to be a real interesting one. So without further delay, let's get started. Can non-coders have a career in cloud computing? Now, to give you a very straightforward answer, you necessarily do not require any coding experience if you want to start your career in cloud, or you want to start your cloud career. You do not necessarily need to have a coding background, because cloud computing as a whole means huge. It is vast and it has no end. So you have to understand what you want to do, what you are planning in your career ahead in cloud. So this is really important to understand. Now let's go a bit deeper into that. Before planning your career into cloud computing, or before starting your career into cloud computing, you have to plan and understand what kind of role you are looking for, or what are you planning to do in your cloud career. For example, if you are planning to get into the track of QA, that is testing, or if you want to be a business analyst or a systems analyst or a developer. So it is very important that you should understand, before planning your career, you should clearly understand what kind of role you are looking forward in your cloud career. And besides role, another important and key factor that you should know before moving your career into cloud computing is the various delivery models of cloud. Yes, cloud computing has various delivery models, and you should understand each of it very minutely. And now let me help you get into a little more deeper, or let's take a little deep dive into cloud computing. So just to give you a little overview of the various delivery models in cloud, let's get started with the first one, that is SaaS. SaaS, or software as a service. So you probably don't need to know programming. Well, you can code, but it is not made for that. The knowledge of the SaaS product is just enough to get your career started. But again, it highly depends. You can go deeper into it. The knowledge of the SaaS product is just enough to get you started into that. Yes, for platform as a service, or PaaS, it is expected that you have a prior programming background or coding knowledge. This is because in platform as a service, this is basically a cloud-based platform for you to develop applications, no matter whichever language you are planning to develop the application. And for the next one, that is infrastructure as a service, it highly depends on infrastructure management strategy. Big infrastructure operations tend to automate things programmatically. So it is an added advantage if you have programming skills of some sort, I mean scripting. So if you have a prior programming knowledge, it does help you a lot. Now, given the fact that there are various platforms, cloud platforms such as Salesforce, Amazon Web Services, IBM Cloud, Microsoft Azure and Google Cloud, and many more, and all of these platforms are offering numerous services, many of which do not require even coding. I'm sure a very common question would be, is that which should I learn? Now, cloud computing is all about storage, computing and analytics over internet, where the resources and services are provided by the cloud provider. So be it AWS, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud or IBM, it is just a matter of your choice. A very common question that people usually ask is that which one should I learn? Or which should I start with when I am planning to start my career or switch my career into cloud computing? And this is really very tricky and very important to understand. And this is where people get mostly confused and they do not know how to start. All of the different cloud services such as AWS, Salesforce, Google Cloud, IBM all have their organized tutorials and courses that can help you to have a high level overview of their core services and how they interact with each other, and kind of teaches you on the basics of cloud computing. So start with the very basic of cloud, go over these fundamentals. You don't have to worry about the certifications. I'm sure this will help you to have an overall concept and idea about cloud computing. And the most important thing is that this will help you to build your confidence as a non-coder. And once you complete this stage, you will get your next direction and would be ready for the next bigger step. Now, if you are really serious about starting your career in cloud, here are some of my personal recommendations that you can look for, and this will definitely help you to get started at the very basic level. The first one being Microsoft Certified Azure Fundamentals. There are two ways to prepare if you are planning for the certification. But at this point, you don't need to worry about the certification exam. The instructor-led training is paid, so go for the online one that is completely free of cost. Check out the list of courses or learning path in this module and start taking one at a time. My second recommendation is the IBM Cloud Essentials. This is an 8-hour module for cloud beginners and provides you an exposure to hands-on with IBM Cloud, Cloud Foundry and best practices for agile and test-driven development. And yes, this course is self-paced. That means you can just take it anytime and is completely free of cost. And believe me, no special skills or requirements are needed. Just a foundation level understanding is enough. My third best recommendation is the AWS Cloud Practitioner Essentials. This is a 6-hour module covering the basics or fundamentals of AWS Cloud. You will gain conceptual knowledge on AWS services, security, architecture, pricing, and support. All of these free courses are independent of any role, so anyone intending to start a career in cloud can aim for. Again, an added advantage is that all these free basic cloud courses help you to prepare for their respective certifications too. My fourth recommendation is the no-cost learning path of Google Cloud. Based on your job role, you can pick a learning path and complete a series of hands-on and earn Google badges too. So that means once you complete this fundamental stage, you will be very clear which way you want to move for. And I'm sure you are going to get a kind of direction for your next level. So it is very important to take one step at a time. So start with the very basic cloud, and there are a lot of free courses, tutorials that are offered by this cloud platform. Please do not forget to check the description box, as I will put the link in for all of these free tutorial courses and the fundamental courses in the description box for you all to quickly go and check. And last but most important thing that is that I strongly believe that cloud is for everyone. However, having programming skills on your side is definitely going to give you an extra edge. So friends, I hope this answers your very basic question on cloud computing. If you have liked my video, a little bit of it, please do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, because every comment means a lot and it helps me to move further ahead in creating such interactive videos. And yes, stay tuned with me as I do have plans to go in depth into Salesforce and AWS in the coming days. But yes, if you're looking for something specific, please feel free to mention that in the comment box. I would be very happy to help you all. And to add on, I make informative contents on career and technology, and besides career and technology, I do make family vlogs also, because I strongly believe that just as career is very important in your life, family is equally important. And yes, this is kind of like interrelated. To have a very successful career, you need the full support of your family, and to see your family happy, you need to have a good career. So this is kind of interrelated on each other and interdependent on each other. So yes, if you are planning to settle down in Canada, or if you are planning to start your career in Canada, stay tuned and watch my family vlogs too, because this will give you an overview on how a family life in Canada looks like. And yes, also with the springs on the way, we have planned to take a small break out of our busy office schedule and spend some time with kids and family and move around Vancouver and show you all how Vancouver and British Columbia looks like when it comes down to family. So yes, it's not only about career and technology, but I will try to give you an overview of Canada and British Columbia more specifically. If you are planning to settle down in British Columbia or Vancouver or Canada as a whole.